now start. I'm Mario Cucinella. We are in the installation in Milan. Talk about the city is a mine. So that is an interesting thing to say. The city is not only a problem, it can be a great opportunity by recycling and reusing material because we use it to rebuild our building. So you demolish building, maybe the idea is not to demolish but recuperating and using again the steel, the aluminum, the bricks and concrete. So that's the way to approach to make the city not exactly as a problem today, but a great opportunity to reduce the impact of material and emission CO2. Well, the installation is really in a small scale a city. You know, we want just to show you, here is a little piazza and a square. There's the plants, there are buildings. And also the theme of this city is also about mobility. You know, is one of the key points of traffic jam problems. It looks like we can solve that problem. Maybe it's about the size of a car, the idea of moving in a small cars inside the city or little motorbike, but also improving the using of public transport because that should be maybe the only way to reduce the impact of traffic. Also, maybe a new organization of work. So maybe we don't go to work all in the same hour, in the same time. Maybe if you're using the city as 7 days and not only 4 or 5 days, maybe that's help also to reduce the impact of traffic during the days. I was thinking about schools. You know, we all go to school in the same time, in the same hours. The traffic jam for that. The city is also working in the night. You know, we lighting the city all night. And the city is empty. Maybe we need to shift in the idea that city using is a very more long time and reduce the impact of concentration of time of traffic, because if not, there's not really too many solutions. This is a typical of Italian urban, you know, because Italy doesn't have a metropolis. You know? We have a big city, Milan, Naples, Rome, but we don't talk about the size of London or Paris. And then we have the chance that we have also small city very close to the large city. So we can move very easily, have a kind of different life, but be close to the city. Because large city has an opportunity for life, you know, a friendship, for cultures, for work, you know. But now the density is too much, and I think after COVID, we all think maybe the idea to living all in the city as before, maybe it's changed a little bit. Maybe we can live also in suburbia, with more green. Than people have a child, they have a park, they know each other better. So I think the human side of a city in a small context will become more and more interesting. Like living in a big city, but neighborhood is really a small city inside of a city, you know. And I think the Italian model is like this. Now we have a city close to Milan in 20 minutes, and then you live in a sort of suburbia. It looks like a little village, you know, but you have all the opportunities to be close. In the same time, you're not in the traffic jam every day. And I think the smart working can help a lot. I think people using their time in a different way and using city in a different way. So I think it's interesting that after the drama of COVID, we now rethinking maybe we don't really need to live all in a big city. Maybe, you know, landscaping, a small village, great opportunity of friendship. I feel more and more that people developing the relationship is much more important than concentration in the city. You know, the people like to find the human side of their life. The idea of using material in different contexts, I mean, is a long story. You know, we always creating and build city in relation of climate and material availability. You know? So I think in the last centuries of globalization, all materials traveling all around the world, creating, of course, a great opportunity, but also a great impact in terms of environment. And I think we're more and more interesting that also architects and developers, they're just thinking maybe the idea to build in other place, maybe maximize the use of a local material. In some area, maybe it's more stone, and other area more wood, and also related to the culture of areas. We just try to find again this idea of a local. No, we are living in a global world, but I think we know what the price for the globalization, and I think people it's like food. No, it's the same. The people now are looking for regional food, a safe food, a special food in place, and not a global food. And I think for architecture it's the same. I see many, especially young architects around the world, they really want to be local. We're working with their energy, with their material, connecting with their history. Will always look in the future, but more related to their culture. So I think this is a sort of idea against the globalization, no? Which was a good thing. No, we don't say bad, but I think it's more the time is mature for a change. This is an abstraction of what will be an idea of a city, what we are looking around the world, the skyscrapers, density, which is one of the major ideas in the last few years. Then maybe if you densification and building skyscraper is reducing the impact on building on land. But I think it was I learned from my student moment when I was in university from maestri italiani, is before design something, maybe you need to really find the empathy with the place. Try to understand where you are, looking around you. Maybe there are connections you don't see immediately, but you need to understand, because buildings are not only the perimeter of physics, it's not only the walls, but what they're able to generate in terms of relationships. So you must look in this invisible relationship, also to understand where the sun moving, what the wind direction. So I think that's what I call creative empathy. Try to find the soul of a place and try to get the maximum benefit from what is around you. And then that building, the moment it's built, it will be part of that part of the city immediately. Will be connecting immediately. Sometimes buildings are hostile, no? You can't go through, there are walls, there are no doors, they are not really looking this perspective. Maybe there's a monument there, or is in a mountain there. And sometimes buildings are like hostile, no? They are not really talking to people. And I think it's time, because we know now how these things work. So I think learning from the past is this. Now, do it quick, but get time to understand where you are. I think this should be a great lesson for our ancestors, for our past, because we built so many beautiful things. No? Why we don't reading a little bit? I remember when I was student, and I was student of Giancarlo De Carlo, one of the maestri Italiani, was a gold medal RBA. He always say, you before touch your pen, reading what is around you. And reading is an exercise, it's a slowly moment. Take your time, don't be rushed. And then when you're reading and you understand this connection, make your paper down and start to design something, and then reading again. Now, I think this kind of a slowness of understanding the place is the best lesson we can get from our master and from our past. I know we need to go fast, but sometimes why? Why? Building there, stay there forever, or almost, no? So take time, a little bit time.